Hello, here is the Osaka League game played on 5 handicap against the 5 down player. Black won by 4.5, but it could have been a much larger margin. So let's have a quick look. Black 6 start for a handicap 5 game. White is trying to keep up a fast pace to develop he needs. But this extension seems a little bit too slack. White should go for moves to try to get a larger territory in a fast way. Anyway, it's also a matter of style. A very good kick by black here, so makes white over concentrated. Then white can approach all the way to L3, but playing against a 5 down, it's wise to be more conservative. Also, for black, it's a good idea to think about a way to attack R14. That's a weak stone right now. So either pincer right away at R11 or play the kick and then take away the extension. This would be an active way. When black plays R11 pincer, white usually will attach and try to leave like this. And now black can choose whether to connect up or separate all the way. And in this case, it's a trade Joseki, so white will leave in the corner and black goes for the outside. And for black in a 5 handicap game, it's good to go for outside influence because it makes more use of the Tengen. So black can consider this Joseki in the top right. Playing O3, it's calm and safe, but that gives white Sente. White could play something on the right side like R10 or R9 just to give some support to this R14. Now when white invades the left side at C11, black can attack from both directions, either C13 or C9. Now the game move, it's actually attack from the top, but in fact black can attack C9 in order to reinforce this lower left area, make it even stronger, and then when white approaches the top left corner, this group is also going to be over concentrated because the extension is only 2 space away. So the formation is rather cramped. But this is playable too, either C14 or C13, then white will approach the corner and this will induce the corner defense. Once black jumps at E6, the corner is safe, so the sun invasion, it's doomed to die for white. We will look at that when it happened in the actual game. So black attacks from the top left, white extends, and black plays the pincer on the right side. It's a bit better to play R11 or R12 because like that there is no way for white to extend on the side for a base. Playing Q11, white can slide and then slide again, so it's easy to fix a base. Also another Joseki, when black plays R11, Atari connect up, white connects under, black descends, white will go up, black can peep once and then extend on the side. And when white jumps out, black extends to the top. So this way black develops the top and the right side, while white barely survives. Anyway, overall, good idea to play some pincer, but should be R11, R12 to put more pressure on white. So white plays the attach and tries to settle down, which is fine. Black can also consider the cover. In this case, it's a little better in order to make use of Q11. Simply set up the wall, allow white leaving the corner. If white wants to capture a stone, black can even sacrifice like this, and then extend to the top. So even if white takes the territory on the right, which is like 10-15 points, roughly, black has a nice moyo in the top. So that's an option to consider. Now when white approaches the top left corner, black should just keep the corner, either with D17 or D18. Because in this case, white is forced to jump to the top for a base, black can approach from the other side, and there's an invasion at G17 next, so white might add another move. If white plays away, black will jump in right away and capture this stone, connect. When white goes down, black can connect under, and even cut, it's an option, like this. And if white protects on the outside, black will link this way. So that's how the invasion works in the top. Of course, black wants to build a lot in the top, That's why black played the pressing move here. But in fact, this is not so great, because we'll end up setting up a wall that's facing the two stones on the left side. So the wall becomes meaningless. And the top also is not going to be too large unless black plays another move, but white can still come under or reduce from the outside. So black shouldn't go for influence here. It's better to go for territory. And now attack from the top side. This kind of variation is another Joseki. Of course, when black plays the attach, white can think about the wedge. And now the Josekis are a bit more complicated. The easy one is to Atari and connect, then white turns and extends. This way black keeps the corner and white makes a base in the top. But the fighting spirit Joseki is to Atari from the outside, then push along, Atari go out, Atari extend, white has to play in the top. Otherwise, if white wants to live in the corner, just Hane, Atari, and make twice like this. So this way, white grabs the corner and black builds a lot in the top. This was black's original plan anyway. But usually white will push here, black descends, white Atari, jump or Atari again, then either push along or extend. And then when black plays away, push one more in order to Atari, so black will Nobi. If black plays away, Atari comes immediately. But this way, black keeps a pretty big corner. And the sequence is forced. It may look scary at first, but overall, it's just Atari extend, Atari connect, so in the end, not so difficult to follow. Now here, instead of block, black should push first and then turn, because now the position is much stronger in the center. So when white pulls back here, white wants to cut next at e16. This turn is big. White was supposed to play... no, actually white can play away, sorry. This is a good move. But before black extends to defend the top, black can descend on the left side and block here. These exchanges are sente and now defend the top. Because otherwise, when white plays away, black will Hane and kill this group. The J group formation. So it's dead like this. Oh, I jumped too far. So black defends, white invades the corner. This is fighting spirit to go down. Well, black can answer calm and then Atari from behind and block and keep the corner safe. But this is fighting spirit, separate and try to kill everything. But strange, white played away now. Maybe white is setting up some ladders with this attach. Because right now, black can just add another move in the corner. The safe way to kill is to go c4. So when white tries any kind of Tesuji around here, the corner is still dead. And this will die too. Even if white will push and cut, black has enough liberties to fight the semi-eye. White has only 3 liberties in the corner. So back to the original game. Black jumps out. That's a very good move actually, to jump e6. Now white plays a Hane. White is really trying to surround this Tengen. Well, in the middle, black should cross cut and fight, but that's a different story. The defense in the top is good too. Oh, it was this one. In fact, descend and block is still a nice option. And then fight in the center. This jump is good. After playing L3, the group on the bottom has a problem, because white is losing eye shape. So white needs another move to protect either the block or the jump. So this J16 is just a conservative move to keep the top side. Now white is trying to live in the corner, and so far it's all forced. And this Hane is too early. First C1, white blocks, and then in this case B4 and connect under. This is a very clean kill. It's also fine to play Hane on the first line. It's also good style to play like that and then hit the vital point and push. And when white captures, just Nobi. But it's good enough to play. So first of all, reduce the space from the outside, C1 or even D2, because that's where white wants to play for eye shape. If white plays here, Hane again. If white blocks, hit the vital point, connect under, and white has only one eye in the corner. So this is a way to kill clean this lower left side. But black started with vital, which is fine so far. So this Atari was wrong. So now just reduce the space from the outside. Playing this Atari actually helped white. If white connects, he still dies. But white can capture the stone, threatening to connect on the outside. So now it's Miai. When black separates here, white lives in the corner. When black tries to kill from the corner, white connects on the outside. And this cut, it's a little bit dangerous because of the ko, but not so much. I mean, in this case, when ko, black captures and now white is in Atari, so black can still connect. Therefore, black can capture right away, but the group just lived. So he was supposed to die big, unconditionally, and now he's out. This Hane shows some fighting spirit, so if white cuts, black will capture the ko in center first, then Atari here. But the thing is, white can go in the center, black will capture one stone, but white will cover and kill the other group. So white was actually very kind to let black connect here. So first of all, white was lucky to live in the corner instead of dying, and then he could even damage more on the outside. Maybe now black, white wants to chase everything and try to kill all, but it's not going to be that easy. So black can capture the stone, make an eye already here in ko, and the group can also jump out. It's hard to kill large groups. Yeah, this shows fighting spirit, come from the outside. Hane is very good. Nobi up, also an excellent move to expand the right and also give some support to the left side stones, because white is kind of weak too. Here black should think about Hane on top, and then when Hane under pull back, if connect surround, it's difficult for white to make life inside. And if white cross cuts, then Atari under, Atari from behind connect, push, block. If white comes out, there's a ladder. If Atari just extend. So black keeps everything connected and more territory. Like that, what happened in the game, this extension was good, but black had to crawl on the second line to connect those stones. Saving that stone is not really so urgent. Still, go down here and block in center. Now the cut at e16 is not a problem. And then surround this bottom group. Put some pressure here. This costume is fine, but now the fighting spirit is to go Hane, try to surround everything. If cut, Atari like this, then connect. And now black has a way to capture the top. I mean, if cut here, just turn and surround everything. So it was a little bit soft to go out just with Nobi. Also when Hane, white will play the same thing, black and Nobi, white needs to connect, and when black connects, now it starts to affect the central stones. This is a bit loose, so normally go down in center and block, and then play Keima. So the stones connect much better. And actually, white is captured. So Kosumi, well, in the center, it's still unclear. Those stones can jump, run. But first things first, to still go down and block like this. Tuck, 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 tuck. And then push one time. So black is connected. White needs to do something. Turn, either one way or the other. And then black can extract this stone in the middle and make some nice shape on the way out. So run out, keep running. Then white got some nice profit here. Yeah, this cut is excellent. But even so, black still has a lot of territory. So for now, white has this area, small life in the corner. This is a tiny group and another tiny group. But black got the top side, pretty solid. This area on the right is very big. This one, it's as big as the whole white territory. So black is still okay overall, but it got much closer. Too close for comfort. Here black should Keima and try to attack severe the bottom group. So turn, cut, double up. The double up can also be r5. Anyway, white will die in the corner, but it's good. Prevents a sun invasion or it's okay. In this case, white can block. Sorry, black can block, and if white cuts, start the fight the call, because when black wins the call, the entire corner dies, and locally there are many call threats. So let's say white plays this, and captures the call. Black, oops, can go out. Then Atari again, capture the call, and keep going like that. But another way to avoid the call is just to no B. Then when white pushes Atari, connect and connect. Because if black jumps, then white will attach, and black has to Atari, connect, and connect. And this way, black loses 2 more points. Black was supposed to block already at S9, T9, and save the two points here. So every point matters. This jump is artistic, but in this case, empty triangle, then block and connect, and now 2 extra points for black on the right side. Jump, Atari connect. It's better to connect solid, no more quadrants at the end. When white pushes in the corner, black can play away or hane, because the cut is not a problem. Atari, Atari, and Atari. So if black plays Gote, it's better to take more points with S19, because it destroys the points in the top right. Like this, white can go down and still make 2 points. But white doesn't need to go down right now. Oh, that's actually Sente, because he can Atari cut at Q17, so black needs another move here. But if black goes S19, this move is not going to do anything. So now black had to defend. Okay, white reduces some points here. This hane, it's not necessary and it can be dangerous, so take the ko and then connect in the center. Proper like that. This white can throw in and there is still no eye. Yeah. This jump is good. Destroy some points. And now only more endgame moves left. It's better to push and then block, because like this, white can push here, then Atari, and black will be less points. Yeah, this is proper to avoid the co-fights. Here black can play this move, build an extra point, because now white can play here and black needs to protect. So already this game could have been won by black by 6-7 points, not 4. Save 2 points on the right, a couple of points in the middle, some points in the top right. Big. Also, after black connected E1, black can always jump here in center. And now the corner, it's only 1, 2, 3 points for white. In the actual game it became 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2 points extra. And black could actually reduce that in center. Now, not much left. Black can always play here to threaten Atari, white blocks, and leave the call for later. Destroys a point in center, then come back. Yeah, good idea. It happened. It's better to fill the other call. I mean, like this, when white captures a stone, it's not going to be Atari. But anyway, there are 2 calls, Atari, connect. So it's gonna be the same. Here, black should connect, saves a point, actually more. Oh, this is very big actually. Because now, when Atari here, black must take and then Atari and go down, or Atari and go down. Ah, okay, so I see. White was polite and give an undo, or accept an undo. But yeah, this is nice. Shows a good spirit from the down player. Well done, amazing win on 5 handicap. But yeah, several ways to play better. Low left corner, and especially the top left where nothing should die, prevent everything instant earlier. But overall, a pretty good win. Congrats and enjoy this review.